Hi guys and welcome back. So today I have another wonderful trick for you to end the year, okay? This is the last video of the year, so I want to show you something really cool. So for this trick the spectator can shuffle the cards how much they want, and I take the deck back and I would ask them to say stop when I dribble the cards like this. So let's say they stop me right here. Now this would be their card. I'm gonna look away, but you look at this and remember it, please. Okay. And now I would ask them to say stop again, and I want them to pick 4 more cards. So do you want cards from here or a combination? Doesn't matter. Let's say they take 4 cards from here. Okay. Now what I want them to do is I want them to take their selection, and place it in here and shuffle these up so that they don't even know where their card is. Just like that. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show these cards one at a time, and I'm gonna try to read your facial expressions, your body language, to try and figure out which card is your card. Okay, so try to keep a poker face. In fact, from now on, I want you to answer no to every question I have. Is that understood? Sorry, you're supposed to say no, okay? Okay, if everything's clear, let's get into this. So, is this your card? Well, they say no. Is this your card? 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 No. Interesting. All I know is that your card is either on the first, the second, the third, the fourth, or the fifth position of these cards, okay? Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually just gonna take one of the cards, make it invisible, and just flick it in there, okay? You don't believe me? Well, we only have 4 cards here right now, okay? And I happen to know that your card was not one of these right here, right? Your card was the 4, because I could tell you looked a little bit more suspicious when I show you the 4, okay? And to make it easy to find that card, when I flicked it in here invisibly, I made sure to place it in here face up, so it's easy to find. There we have it, the 4 of diamonds. Okay guys, I hope you like that trick. Let's get into the tutorial. Okay guys, I hope you liked that little performance, and if you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Okay guys, so this is the last video of this year, so I wanted to show you a really cool trick. And as a way of saying thank you for being with me this year, we have a lot of nice things coming up next year, so I hope you'll be with me from now on as well. We'll continue, for example, in the Royal Road to Card Magic, as well as doing some other cool projects. Now let's get into this trick, which was, you could say it's a combination of different tricks. Obviously, it's based on something called the Biddle steal or the Biddle move. It's by a man called Elmer Biddle. He was called Elmer Biddle. And someone called Dick Fergusson who made the base of this trick. So there are some different people that has contributed to this trick. It often goes under the name the Biddle trick. So here's how it's done, at least this version, which you can find in Card College Volume 3, an excellent set of books you should get. And well, this is a trick that should be in every magician's repertoire, or at least you should be aware of it, because it's definitely a modern classic. So this is how it's done. The spectators can shuffle the cards how much they want. All you have to do is to glimpse the top card, okay? So in this case it's the 4 of hearts, and I'm gonna force that in whatever way you want to. A good way of doing that is either the riffle force or the dribble force. I usually do the dribble force. I shuffle that card into the middle, okay? And, you know, I do an in-jog here, I get a break to the in-jog, and then I simply dribble to that break, and we have forced that 4 of hearts. It's nice to dribble to the table like this, because it makes it natural for you not to pick up these cards. They need to be here for the method to work. Okay, so they look at this card, they show it to everyone. It's important in this type of trick, okay? And now you tell them you want them to pick 4 more cards, okay? So you can dribble this packet, have them pick 4 more cards, either from here, or a combination of the 2. It doesn't matter. Now you ask them to take these cards and take their selection and shuffle it into these cards. until they don't even know what card is theirs or what position that's in. Now you can casually spread these and make sure that their card is somewhere in the middle. You don't want it to be on the top or the bottom, but right now it's right here in the middle, which is perfect. And now you say, you holding this the entire time, and you place these on top face up. And now you say you're going to show them the cards one at a time and try to figure out which one is theirs by their body language. For example, you can frame this however you want or read their mind, you know, something like that. And now we're going to do the Biddle move. You take the cards in Biddle grip, believe it or not, end grip or Biddle grip comes from this move, that name. And also before this, you can do this little gag of saying, okay, I want you to say no on all the questions from now on. Do you understand? And if they say yes, you have a nice joke there. Anyhow, you draw off the first card normally, and you ask them, is this your card? And of course, they're supposed to say no. And you take the next one, is this your card? Again, they say no. And now we come to their selection. And what you're going to do now is you're going to take a break here, okay? A pinky break. And you go, is this your card? And now, as you draw off this card, these cards will come under this packet. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the card, their selection above the break, with your right thumb and these two fingers right here, the middle finger and the ring finger, okay? So you come over, you're going to draw off this card. You make sure to cover this card completely, and you don't want to flash that 5, okay? So make sure to practice until you don't do that. And you can do that actually by doing like this with this hand a little bit underneath, okay? So you come over, you draw off that 4 and you leave their selection, okay? Making sure not to flash that 5, just like that, okay? So now we have stolen their card back and it's underneath right here. And we draw off the last card. Is this your card? They say no. As I said, their card is right here, face up, and you just place this casually on top, like so. So now we're ready for that final reveal. From here on, you're going to show that you have 5 cards. You can do that again with the Biddle move. You can draw off the first one, then steal it back as you draw off the second one, and just continue as normal, okay? So you can go, okay, the only thing I know is that your card is either on the first, the second, the third, the fourth, or the 5th position. Or you can do an Elmer count style, you know. You take the first one, you steal it back as you continue, and you again show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, okay? But obviously it's only 4. Just like that. And now you say, you know, again, this is just my presentation or the standard presentation. You can do whatever you want. One way of doing it is taking one card invisibly and flick it in there, or, you know, do whatever you want, some kind of magic moment, basically. And now you show that we only have 4 cards left, right? And the next thing is you reveal that you know their card because, of course, you glimpsed it. So you say that whatever you did, you read their mind or you saw it in their facial expression. You saw something when you show the 4 of hearts. So obviously, the 4 of hearts is not here any longer because the 4 of hearts, as I said, I took one card from here invisibly, I turned it face up, and I flicked it in there. So now it's very easy to find that card right here in the middle of the pack. Okay, so that's the Biddle trick. So I hope this was a nice way of ending 2023. I wish you a very good and happy new year, and I hope to see you next year. Thank you so much for being with me this year, for liking, commenting, subscribing, and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. See you next year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.